The legend of the Bottlefoot is one of the most frightening and mysterious myths in Brazilian folklore, especially popular in the North region, in states such as Amazonas and Pará. Like all legends that stand the test of time, its story varies from place to place, taking on new contours and elements over the years, but its core remains the same: a cursed being, somewhere between the human and the supernatural, who lives deep in the forest and carries a deformed foot, similar to the bottom of a bottle. The origin of the legend. It is said that the legend began many years ago, perhaps centuries ago, in areas of dense forest, where the thick undergrowth hides secrets that few dare to uncover. The Bottlefoot was said to have been an ordinary man in life, but his thirst for power and wealth led him to make a pact with supernatural forces. On a full moon night, by reciting a forbidden spell, he attracted a curse that deformed his body forever. His right foot had been transformed into what looked like the bottom of a bottle, rounded and smooth, a symbol of his betrayal of nature. With his foot deformed, he was condemned to wander the forest forever. The deformity of his foot serves as a warning to those who try to track his footprints. In the humid forest, his footprints resemble the bottom of a bottle being pressed into the ground, making it nearly impossible to track his trail. His footprints, it is said, disappear suddenly, confusing any hunter or adventurer who tries to follow him. The appearance of the Bottlefoot. The Bottlefoot is described as a sinister creature, tall in stature, with a face shrouded in shadows, and long, shaggy hair. His eyes glow in the dark like those of a predator, and he moves quickly between the trees, becoming nearly invisible in the darkness of the forest. The sound of his deformed foot scraping the ground is sometimes the only warning victims have before being attacked. Stories vary about how he behaves. In some versions, the Bottlefoot is a cruel hunter who feeds on the flesh of his unfortunate pursuers. In others, he feeds not on flesh but on fear and despair, appearing to those who get lost in the forest or who dare to disrespect nature by extracting its resources in an abusive manner. The victims and the warning. Many who hear the story believe that the Bottlefoot has a specific purpose: to punish those who disrespect the forest or attempt to steal its riches. Fishermen, loggers and miners are the main targets of his wrath, especially those who enter the woods without respect or permission from the local guardians. It is said that those who cross his path are taken deep into the forest and are never seen again. The few who manage to escape the Bottlefoot report terrifying encounters. It is said that the smell of sulfur precedes its arrival, and the sound of a low, hoarse laugh echoes through the forest. When glimpsed, its clothes are ragged, and its large hands and sharp claws are ready to grab anyone who gets too close. Morality and fear. The legend of the Bottlefoot, like many folklore stories, is also a warning. It serves to remind the people of the Amazon about the necessary respect for nature and the invisible beings that inhabit the forests. It warns against greed, the desire for easy wealth, and the excessive exploitation of the land. At the same time, there are those who believe that the legend also arose as a way of protecting traditional communities and their lands. By scaring outsiders with stories of supernatural creatures, the local inhabitants prevent invasion of their forests and rivers, which are essential to their survival. The Bottlefoot today. Although the legend is ancient, many believe that the Bottlefoot still roams the forest today. Experienced fishermen and residents of riverside communities still tell stories of friends or relatives who have mysteriously disappeared, and there are always those who believe that it was the work of the Bottlefoot. This legend, like others in Amazonian folklore, carries a mix of fear and fascination. It symbolizes the mysterious force of nature and the fragility of man in the face of it, reminding us that, no matter how much we advance in technology and knowledge, there are still places and secrets that remain unreachable.